Welcome to my stream. I'm going to talk about Slab City Justice today. Slab Justice. Anybody that's heard of Slab City has definitely heard of Slab City Justice, because that's one of the things that people like to fixate on. And you know what? There's a lot to be said about that, and I've been going to slabs for like since 2011, I think. 2011. And homesteaded year round for 7 of those years. So I've seen my fair share of slab justice and seen how things have changed in the last decade, especially with how easy it is for people to record and upload stuff to the internet. So and with police presence intensifying in slabs, I've seen a lot of stuff. I remember a lot of things that I think people don't know that I remember. I know a lot of things about a lot of people in slabs, and I know a lot of stuff that not a lot of people do know. So I just wanted to give my opinion as a slabber on the state of the slabs right now and the community, because there's a few things that are actually like really fucking pissing me off right now, and mainly it's to do with people not fucking standing on business anymore. There's a lot of bullying going on in slabs, and a lot of abusers that are just tolerated, and that ain't the way it used to be. Not back in my day. I tell you what, back in my day, if we had a problem with somebody, we'd go and have a face-to-face, and if a lot of people had a problem with somebody, they'd fucking walk them clear out of slabs and make sure they didn't come back. I haven't seen that happening lately. I've seen a lot of people talking big online and airing their business without actually fucking being about it, and I'm really sick of it. I'm also sick of people fucking calling the cops for stupid shit that they should be able to take care of themselves. A lot of fucking cop callers in slabs, and that's pissing me off too, because that puts us all in danger. That's one thing that's really pissing me off. Yeah, just a bunch of fucking weenies that act like they're tough shit and don't do anything. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit today, but first I'm going to check out who's in the chat. See who's in. Let's see. What's up, Aaron? Hell yeah, Wisdom. Tanya says I'm from community policing themselves. Yeah. What's up, Sam? Yeah, I've been in and out of slabs. Rob K says, thanks for the battery seller video. Loved it. Good work. You know, the power system is definitely going to have to be worked on some more, and I will get back and work on it as soon as possible. We might not have any good solar panels, but that battery's big enough that, you know, it'll keep Jeff's phone charged for fucking days. So I'll get back and fuck with the solar. Yeah, so over my shoulder here is one of my videos, one of my first live streams. I didn't do a whole lot of live streams before this. I mean, I had just started kind of doing it, and this is when we were protesting Mike Dibble returning to Slab City, and made it a big fucking headache for him, and he fucked off. And yeah, that was successful. That was a successful, like, very publicized and non-violent community effort. People just kind of got together and made it fucking miserable for him to be there, and he left. That's what we need to be doing with a lot of people. There's some folks that really shouldn't be in Slab City anymore, and they're causing a lot of issues for people. One being Rapist Chris, who apparently made an appearance at the range on Saturday, and a lot of people were really upset about it. Did anybody do anything about it? I do not know. I know what I would do if I saw him, and I hope that other people would at least stand in solidarity and not tolerate them in their space. Another person would be Squatch. Squatch is a known kidnapper. He kidnapped a woman and held her hostage for, I don't know how long, like a while. I think it was in Arizona where he went to prison for that. He got out, went to Slabs, and then he held another person, a community member. It held her hostage while she was pregnant with his child for, I don't know, weeks. And he's just there, right in fucking East Jesus neighborhood. That's crazy to me. I've put my time in, I put a lot of work in, and I still do a lot of work to keep the community safe. But since I'm working on a lot of other stuff, I don't have time to be running around Slabs anymore. Where's Waterboy at? That's a really good question. I see a lot of Waterboy posting online, but I don't really know what he's doing other than feeding people, which is good. But you can't just, like, just because somebody fucking talks big online doesn't mean they're doing that type of thing. Like, I don't really know of anybody that's fucking been stepping up. Yeah. There's people that have beef with other people, but, you know, as far as Squatch and Chris go, they're just walking around. Where are these people that smash pedophiles and rapists? It's frustrating. Anyway, I'm gonna open this. I know back when I was a fucking schwillard, I did not give a fuck about my personal safety. I just wanted to get drunk and smash people, you know? And I channeled that nihilistic rage at the right targets. I know that there's some other fucking crusty ass schwillards out there with a lot of pent up energy that, you know, could maybe do a good thing for the community. Wisdom says, I'm not just talking shit. I've handled my own business with several people and stood my ground for my own camp alone multiple times. I know you have. You fucking don't fuck around. I know. And that's the thing, like, if you're regulating your own space, that's what you can do. But if you're a community member and you run a community space, you have to make sure that you're making it a safe place for everybody and not making it a fucking safe space for people that are a danger to the community. Great Outdoors. I'm not trying to, like, give a step-by-step of how to deal with people like that, because I'm not going to sit here and, like, incriminate myself in any way. Suffice to say, like, yeah, I've hurt people, and I've done, aside from running people out and dealing with people that have harmed people in the community, I've also done stuff like volunteer fire department. Like, I've pulled people out of burning trailers and shit like that, and, you know, put people on blast online. Somebody stole an RV that was donated to the library a week ago. Actually, it was Bronco Bill who stole the RV from the library, and it's not back from the library. Some people are trying to tell me some fucking bullshit story about how he actually brought it back and somebody else stole it immediately. I don't buy that. All I know is that Bronco Bill stole my fucking RV from the fucking library. And I need somebody to answer for that. I want to know where that is. And I will find out. who has it. So if anybody sees anything, hit me up for information. There's apparently other people who are stealing from folks. I want people to put people on blast. Like, not everybody can fight somebody, but everybody can have the courage to, like, put down real boundaries and make everybody aware of what's going on. Because all together we can handle stuff. We can come up with smart solutions that aren't just like one guy goes out and bashes somebody else's head in. Like, that's very simple. It works if it has to, but I think that there's other ways that we can come up with solutions. Also, I need people to stop putting shit online, like putting everything, like, if you are going to handle it, if you are going to get your hands dirty, don't be broadcasting it and making your plans on the internet. Meet with the people that you're trying to meet with in person, leave your phones, go fuck some shit up. Okay? Like, don't talk about it, be about it. The less people know about what's happening, the more you can do shit. And you know what? It's really not that hard to get away with vigilante shit in slabs. Take it from me. It's even like people that are really, really bad, that do really, really bad things to people in Slab City, get away with it all the fucking time. Okay? It's like, it sucks too. The cops really don't give a fuck about what happens to people in slabs. They really don't. So don't just sit back and let the shitty people be the ones that are taking advantage of that. Go fucking grab them. Go take them out. Rare Breed is now banned from my chat. There we go. Yeah, don't talk about it, be about it, fuck around, find out. And don't fucking just say shit. And people need to stop fucking calling the cops. Even, like, so many people still go over to fucking Marty's for karaoke. Fuck you guys. Like, you know Marty's a racist, and he's a misogynist, and he's a cop caller, and he calls the cops on fucking everybody. He called the cops on people when they went over to the library to keep it from getting burnt down, because he didn't want them to do that. And y'all are still fucking going over and partying at Marty's. Like, you guys can make karaoke fucking anywhere. I don't understand, like, why it's so, like, oh, it's, you know, that's just where everybody goes. Fuck you. Like, fucking weak-ass pieces of shit. You don't actually give a shit about people's safety in the community if you're gonna just, like, fucking go and party at people's places that you know are your fucking abusers and dangerous fucking people, or just shitty fucking people. Great Outdoors, you are just having so much unsolicited opinions about Slab City, and I'm pretty sure you've never been to Slab City. Don't tell me what I should do, or I'm gonna fucking mute you for 24 hours. I have run karaoke at the library, I've done movie night, I've done all sorts of shit. I'm not running the library anymore. I'm helping, and I'm rebuilding a lot of things there, but I'm not running it. So, fucking other people in slabs, there's tons of community members and a lot of people who are doing a lot of good. Yeah, it's time for people to step up. Slab City Justice was a very real thing. I don't know if it is anymore. I haven't seen any of it. I used to see people taking care of business all the time. I don't anymore. I just see people fucking calling the police and being little fucking pussies. Is there anybody in this chat that is in Slab City? Besides, I know Wisdom is in Slab City. Also, what have you heard about Slab City Justice? This is mostly like, I'm mostly talking to people that are in slabs when I'm saying all this shit. I don't usually like talk about specific people in slabs, but when it comes to fucking bad people, I want everybody to know who these bad people are so that they don't think that they're part of our community. Like Squatch is constantly flagging people down when they go over to East Jesus and fucking doing nice things to them for them so that they'll think that he's cool and like fronting like he's part of the community. He's fucking not. He's a fucking piece of shit. And he should go back to prison. I know how you guys get down. I know exactly how you got down out there too. Yeah, you don't know exactly anything about me, bro. So, yeah. Nobody knows exactly anything about me. Oh yeah, and you are also banned. Bye. Wisdom says, I'm gonna try Swing Some Bud by Jeff tomorrow morning. That's cool. Make sure you, I don't know if you're in the Signal chat, Wisdom. I don't think you are, but you should be. I think you probably have his number, but make sure you message him before you roll in, otherwise you might catch him by surprise. Mojave Pocahontas says that lower desert is my childhood, that entire desert. Which one? The Sonoran Desert? I like the Sonoran Desert too. Yeah. Shit. I don't think I have any smokes. I'm gonna see if I have any fucking smokes here. If anybody has any questions about Slab City Justice, now's your chance. If you're a slabber specifically, then I want to hear what you have to. I want to hear what you have to think about the state of Slab City community and Slab Justice right now. I'm curious. I'm gonna give Satan a little treat too. There was some old beef. It's not bad. It's just like, you know, sometimes it turns a little bit and it smells a little funky, but it makes for great dog treats. So I cooked it up and it's... Now I got Satan treats. Huh, Bubba? You want a treat? That's perfectly fine beef, too. I would eat it, but I don't have to. I actually have more better beef that is fresh. Alright. Sam is posting the money links. So the library solar system is not great. I think I can get it so that it will bring in some solar power, but right now it's just a battery. If anybody wants to get down with the kickdown, we do have, I will take whatever you want to throw down. It really does help. I'm trying to rebuild the library back after it suffered some neglect and vandalization. Yeah. Is there anybody new here in chat? And you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about? Raise your hand if that's you. That's Brandon. Brandon has no idea. Hi, welcome. Do you even know what Slab City is, dude? That'd be crazy. You have no fucking clue. There's a lot of lore you gotta catch up on then. Yes, welcome. Wisdom says, am I the only slabber in here so far? I mean, if there's other slabbers, then they're just kind of lurking, I guess. I do get a lot of slabbers in chat, especially when I talk about slab stuff, but maybe there's like something going on tonight. Not sure. Negative. I'm a shut-in, bro. I'm a shit-in, bro. Yeah, Slab City is a squatter town that was established on an abandoned military base that was closed down after World War II. It has been a community since then, and in the last like decade or so, it's kind of exploded in interest and people coming out and being involved. It kind of had a heyday back in the 70s through like and through till the 90s. And back when I started going to slabs, it was still like more old timers and like, mostly old timers that have been around for a while, and they really didn't like all the new like rainbow kids and the crusties and the hippies that were coming in, but they were starting to accept them. So I got to see kind of the changeover from that bygone era into what it is now, where there's, I was like one of the first younger people that established a long-standing camp, which is Slab City Library. Slab City Library is 100% off-grid, built out of salvage, like 99% salvage. Some of it I bought new. And we've been running since 2014, re-established since 2014. The original library was built back in 1999, and the original librarian passed away in 2003. The library had a few people that came in to try to fix it up over 10 years, but mostly it was abandoned until I came in 2014. Mojave says, I'm not a slabber, but I'd love to help in any way with the space being better. That's awesome. The best way that you can help is by donating through one of the money links that Sam posted a minute ago, or they're also in the description. I'm fucking like low key homeless in LA, working my ass off and splitting my time between here and Slab City to rebuild after the library was fucking trashed. And yeah, it's there's a lot of work to do. It's good, it's fine, but there's a lot of work to do. It got really fucked up. Melly says, I've been watching you since the Alaska trip. Absolutely love your personality. Thank you. By the way, I'm thinking about moving to Twitch at some point, too. So, I don't know. Just something to think about, y'all. Yeah, Slab City has a pretty crazy history. And, you know, back when I first started going to Slabs, it's still, like, not everybody had a smartphone. I didn't, like... Most, you know, Instagram didn't exist. Facebook was a thing, but, like, it was more just, like, you know, you talk to your grandma on it or something. I mean, it's still kind of like that, but, you know, there wasn't much reception out there, even if you did have, like, a phone and shit. And people handled things face-to-face more. And between... like, people hiding behind their phones all the time and the police presence the last 5 years has gotten pretty weird. So, that's kind of my thing right now. I want people to get back to meeting in person and talking about things and coming up with solutions instead of just letting people get away with bullshit and harming people and putting people in danger. What's up, Queenie? Wisdom, you're not ancient. Also, I was born in 88. I don't know, people think I'm, like, younger than I am, but I'm fucking 37, so I've been around. Anybody here in chat been to Slab City before? Even if you don't live there. And if you do live there and you just got in, say hi. What's up? I mostly made at least the first rant for slabbers. I want slabbers to start fucking bringing back slab justice. I'm not saying, like, go out and fucking put people in holes or something. I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying that. Like, I think that there's, you know, it's a new world. We can come up with more creative solutions. Like in the case of the Mike Dibble protest. A lot of people were like very aware of what was going on and made it an absolute nightmare for him to live there. You know, he couldn't move without somebody fucking making a problem for him. And that's how we should be handling rapists in slabs. Instead of just letting them fucking hang out. Like Chris Arellano, the rapist, who is in slabs right now to my knowledge. And that guy's been harassing other members of the community as well. Hey, what's up, Rod Ostrich? How you doing, man? Wild West. It used to be. And that's kind of a thing about, like, police in general and the law. Like, it kind of declaws people from being able to handle their own shit. Like, our neighborhoods would be a lot safer if everybody wasn't afraid of what the cops would do if you fucking handled something. Wisdom says, I've offered help with some justice, but rarely get taken up on the offer. Well, I'll send you the information on the RV that got stolen from the library, and you can keep an eye out. Mojave says, don't let it morally die. Yeah, if y'all let shitty people have safe space in the community, then the community will fucking fall apart, and it won't be safe for the kind of people that we do want in slabs, and they won't keep coming. There's a lot of people that have already talked about not coming back to slabs because they don't feel safe. So what, do you want to live among all of the worst fucking people in society? If we let that happen, then all of the fucking haters will finally be right. It'll just be a den full of fucking tweakers and thieves. I'm not gonna fucking just sit and let that happen, but I don't have the capacity that I used to have. I have limited capacity to be doing justice in slabs. I can make people aware and I can help people with what they need help with, but I'm not gonna do what I used to do. Somebody else can take it up. Because it's somebody else's turn. And that's, no one person should be doing that. It should be a community effort to keep slabs safe and free of fucking shitheads. How's the library coming along? It's coming along fine. The biggest problem is that I don't have enough funds between things that I need to pay for myself to improve my life and fixing up the library. So any help that folks want to give, there's links in the description, and the mods are posting links periodically. So if you want to get down with the kickdown, you can send a couple bucks. It really helps. We got to get the power system back up so Jeff can charge his phone. We got I put together a crude system, and I don't know if the solar panels are bringing in anything because the stuff that I made the system out of is just a bunch of trash. So it's like, I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and check and work on it again. But anything that anybody wants to donate would be great. And if anybody in Slabs has a voltmeter, I think one person already offered to let me use their voltmeter, but electrical stuff, or if you have, I don't know, an old charge controller that's better than the piece of shit that I put up in there. A panel that works, because I don't know if any of the panels that we got even work. I think that maybe we just got a bunch of shit panels. And that's a whole other story about fucking shady people that fuck over the library. But, that's what we're working with. You can donate a panel in good wire. Hell yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Even just one panel that works right now will be a huge, huge difference. And if I can get my hands on somebody's voltmeter, then I can see if any of those other panels are even bringing in any power at all. Because it's hard to know. I don't think, at least the ones that I've hooked up to aren't bringing anything in. It also could be the charge controller is just shit. So, I'm going to have to buy a better charge controller unless somebody's got one laying around that still works. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But yeah, there's a lot of work to do. And thank you, Wisdom. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, you're a huge asset to the community. And there's a lot of folks in Slabs that are also huge assets to the community. But it takes, it takes a village. We all got to work together. And this season is going to really set the tone for future seasons. Shit, I've been ranting for almost a half hour. Where's my... There we go. Well, cheers. How's everybody doing? And also, if anybody wants to come out and help out at the library, we will be working on resorting, rebuilding a lot of shelves and roofing. So if anybody wants to come out and volunteer, we are looking for help. Wisdom got you still got the charge controller? That's dope. Hell yeah. Yeah, I can definitely use it. I appreciate that. Satan. Oh my goodness. Deet. Yeah. I'm gonna go get her a munchie bone. Hold on. Yeah. Satan's gonna get a munchy bone. Like this. We gotta keep Slab City safe for the babies, like this baby. Yeah. Nice. Also, there's definitely a roaming dog problem. There's been a lot of reports of people getting attacked by people's dogs that are not being watched. Just roaming packs of aggressive dogs. That's gotta end too. So I guess my personal advice is like keep a firecracker or two in your pocket, or you know, like, yeah, just those like little strings of firecrackers, and if some dogs start getting too close to you, fucking light them off, scare the shit out of them. It's, I mean, you know, it's better than shooting them, I guess, and I don't want to shoot dogs, like they don't know any better, but it's not okay for people to not know where their dogs are and then they're attacking people. That's fucked up. I'm not about like violence toward animals, but like if a dog is attacking my dog, I'm gonna do something, you know, and that sucks. I don't want to have to like stab somebody's dog, but if it's between their dog and my dog, I'm gonna pick my dog every time. Peter says, how much is a voltmeter? Probably like $20 or something like that. But yeah, like over the time that the library was not being cared for, a lot of like most of our best tools and equipment were stolen, and I had no part in like being there at that time. I was hands off the library for a while, and you know, that's just it's very fucking frustrating, but also, you know, when I left the library, I fully accepted that whatever was going to happen with it was going to happen with it. And I'm glad that I'm back with it now and working on it. But I can't be living there like I was, you know. I'll be at the library a few days out of a month and bust ass while I'm there. I worked nonstop for the last few days while I was there. But yeah, I have a lot of other shit to do. So I can't fix everything. I used to fix a lot of things in Slabs, but I can't do that anymore. How much is the new charge controller? Well, Wisdom has offered to give me back the charge controller that she bought for me a couple of years ago. So I won't need to buy a new charge controller, and I probably can borrow a voltmeter from somebody, but anything that you want to donate will 100% be used toward whatever it is that we need at the library. And there's a lot of just random things. It's like the whole reason why the power system was such a big headache for me is because I didn't have all of these basic things. Like I didn't even have real electrical tape or like clamps or fucking, you know, connectors or just, you know, random hardware stuff that like I would have, you know, now I know what I need so I can stop at a hardware store on my way back, but you know, there's a lot of random things that need to get got. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I might put up a wish list or something of things that we need in the not so distant future. And now we do have somewhere that we can get mail for the library, but we're not looking for more books right now. We can't. We have more books than we can fit up on the shelves. We need hardware mostly. What's up, Zoe? Sam says those two items are quite cheap to buy. They're troubleshooting the solar system one element at a time. Yeah. I mean, it's really just either the charge controller itself or all of the panels are shit. But I will have to actually get there in person and just work on it again. Yeah, if all of the panels are fucked up and won't work, then we're gonna have to get new solar panels. But Wisdom said that she had a solar panel that we could have, so we'll at least have one, at the very least. Sam, thank you. Sam posted the PayPal. I haven't seen any notifications for kickdowns during this stream. So if anybody wants to, it helps. Hey, Captain, what's up? I gotta get you your flag back. It's been riding around in my car. Happy to see ya. Rob K says, did you get my $10 test donation from Cash App? Let's see if I can get in on my trusty tablet here, because I can't look on my phone or my stream's gonna drop. Yes. Yep. Well, I'm saying yes to something. Sorry, I didn't see it yet. I had a thought process, and then I just said what I thought about it out loud. I don't think I see Cash App on my... I'm sure I did get it, though. I can't check. Looks like we got... Oh, hey, thanks, Peter. I really appreciate that. Peter just kicked down on the PayPal. Yeah, I don't have Cash App on here. Oh, wait, I do. Okay, let's see. Gotta verify. Oh my god. Takes forever. Oh, that was a few days ago? I'm pretty sure I did get that, yeah. Yeah, I think, pretty damn sure I saw you on the Cash App. And thank you so much, I appreciate you. Fuck yeah, happy to see you, Captain. I hope Reaper's doing well. Satan's munching on a little munchy bone here. Cheers. Yeah, I was just talking about Slab Justice for a minute. There's not like, I mean, you know, I could tell stories about crazy shit that's happened in slabs and how we dealt with it, but it's like, I don't want to fucking say too much because it's one of those things that you kind of just do and you don't talk about a whole lot. You know, I mean, there's always the... What people always focus on online, where it's like, oh, if you piss people off in Slab City, they're gonna burn your RV down and beat you up and run you out. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, that's not untrue. Like, if you're not a fucking dickhead, then that's not gonna happen to you. But if you fuck with the wrong people, if you fuck with people and cause a bunch of trouble, like, yeah, you're gonna piss people off. Nowadays, you don't get, you know, that type of thing doesn't really happen. People just call the cops on each other and talk shit online. And I'm sick of seeing it. You know, like, I don't think it's awesome to fucking burn people's shit down, but, like, if people are a real problem to other people and they shouldn't be in slabs, then I don't think it's wrong to burn their shit down. I'm not saying to do that. I would like people to come up with more creative solutions, but, you know, I'm all for getting rid of fucking shitheads from the community. We need to purge them. We need to get them the fuck out of there. And I'm not talking about people that you just don't like, or people that you just disagree with, or that you have, like, some personal bullshit with. I'm talking about, like, actual fucking abusers and rapists and people that steal shit from people. Those people should face the consequences for their actions. Bring back consequences for people's actions. Thank you so much, Wisdom. You're such a sweetheart. Captain says, holes in the desert. Well, I wasn't going to say that, but, you know, that is a thing that has been known to happen. Oh shit, it's Aaron's birthday. Happy birthday, Aaron. I'm happy to have you. We all are. Cheers. Dope. That's cool. Bombay Beach was the last resort. Yeah. Last resort. I mean, you know, you can't argue with results, okay? Sometimes we need to get results. And it is high time for people to fucking stand on business in Slabs. I'm so sick of seeing all this fucking talk online. Do something. It does, you know, like, don't be like in Babylon where everybody just gets their phones out and gets scared and then like posts about it online. Like, do something about it. Fucking, you know, step up. Take care of business. It's just, man, people are gonna stop coming to Slabs if y'all don't fucking step it up. Fuck yeah, Aaron. Birthday, Aaron. I would sing for you, but I'm too embarrassed to do that. Happy birthday, dear Aaron. Rob says, just sent $10 donation, please check for it. Alright, well, I still haven't been able to log into my Cash App. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Oh man, this is maybe not the right one. Yeah, I just logged into the wrong fucking Cash App. I don't know, I didn't even know that I had this one. Damn it, now I gotta start over again. Damn it. That's why I didn't want to check, because it fucking shits out my stream. There we go. That TV in the background is freaking me out. Someone's watching you. That's me, dude. That's me from like 5 or 6 years ago. Oh, shit. Why do I have that much? I have $200 in my fucking Cash App. What the fuck? Holy shit. Thank you. And I got yours, Rob K. Thank you so much. Thanks, Wisdom. You're so fucking cool. Nice. Yep. Cash App's all good. Dope. Thank you. From the past too. Yeah, that's the ghost of pedophile protest past. Just in the dark. Yeah, we were there like all fucking day. Into the darkness. Yeah, I wanted to fucking bust that wall down and drag that fucking idiot out of there, but that's not what we did. We just yelled at him for a while and made his fucking life miserable. Then he was gone. Like the next day. He fucked right off. He tried to move into like into I don't know, like Brawley or some shit like that. And people kept just like ruining everything for him until he just fucked all the way off. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of slab justice. Nobody had to get their hands dirty. You know, it would have been a lot easier maybe to fucking do something violent, but we didn't. A lot of people came together and fucking handled it. and nobody had to get hurt. So that's an example of another way that things can be handled. If people don't want to fucking, you know, do gnarly shit like we used to do back in the old days, then figure out new ways. But don't just sit around and bitch that Slabs is going to shit when you're not doing anything. Pizza party and pedo pounding. Hell yeah, dude. Rob says, thanks for letting me know. I'll send you more for the Solars project. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that a lot. You're a fucking kind soul. I'm inspired and I'm grateful to the kind souls that during this stream have kicked down, and over the last number of streams, I really every time, every time folks kick down, it really just almost brings a tear to my eye, and not I'm not trying to be cheesy right now. It actually is really, really fucking cool. What a time to be alive when I can sit in front of my shitty Moto G and talk about Slab Justice, and people are like, fuck yeah, and then send me money on my Cash App. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm very grateful. Anybody have any questions about Slab City Justice? Now is your chance. Because I don't talk about this all the time. We got about 15 minutes left of the stream. If I didn't make it abundantly clear, I think that slabbers need to fucking step it up. Stop talking about it and be about it. I don't want to see all this fucking drama bullshit blasted online when you're not doing anything in real life. Go and talk to people you have problems with. And don't tolerate fucking abusers in the community. Mojave says, your purpose there with the library is beautiful. Thank you. It's, it really is a passion project. But at the end of the day, I put in a lot of time busting my ass for the community. And I don't have the capacity to fix a bunch of problems right now. All I can do right now is focus on the library, work on the library, and use my voice to amplify certain things and hopefully make the community a better place, even if it's just in my immediate vicinity when I'm there. Captain says, you donors are rock stars. Hell yeah, everybody's a rock star in here. I really appreciate all of you. You're fucking amazing, awesome supporters. I have the best fucking supporters on YouTube, I tell you what. And Sapphire showed up. What's up, Sapphire? Wisdom says, I found a fully functioning cell phone at a burnout recently. It's yours if you or anyone wants to repurpose it. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll message you after the stream and you can let me know what it is. I do have a new Pixel that is being sent to me. It should be in the mail any day now. So I'll be able to get back to better quality streams. I did stream off of shitty phones for many years and people still watched it. So, I know you guys aren't fair weather fans. Some of you are, but I know that folks that are here right now are. You guys are. You'll be fine. You've seen way shittier streams than this, so yeah. Thanks for your patience, though. I would like to bring better quality content to folks. And also, I can think of a few people in Slabs that could very well use a cell phone. Wisdom. Hey, what's up, conspiracy theorist? I used conspiracy theorist artwork for the thumbnail today. I don't really put a whole lot of effort into thumbnails, but this thumbnail, conspiracy theorist put together, and I think it's fucking sick. It's very eye-catching, so thank you so much, conspiracy theorist. Wow, the gang's all here. Holy shit. If you're new in chat, say hi. What's up? I'm gonna give Satan another little munchie. I cooked up some slightly old ground beef and made little doggy treats out of it. So we got little Satan doggy treats. Beep, beep, beep. You want this? Up. 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 No, you gotta go up. Come here. Up. No. Up. Up. Dude. Up. No, no, no. Up. No. Up, 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 up. Come on. Up, up, up. Up, up. Why is that so hard for you? Lay down. All the way. All the way. Beep. Okay. There we go. We're going to save these for later. Ooh, I got some orange juice. Yeah. I'm not sick anymore, but I still got kind of a weird, like, I don't know, whatever. So I'm drinking a lot of vitamin C. Peter says, had to Google FAFO though, I'm old. Let's fuck around, find out. That used to be like the Slab City Creed. Wisdom says, hey, first time caller, long time listener. Yeah, who's first time caller, long time listener? Sam says, send $1 for dog treats. Oh shit. It looks like Rob K may have made another kick down. Let me just see. How do I look at the activity? There we go. Yes, thank you so much. And Rob says, love your work at the Slabs. Hey, cheers, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, that's how I used to drink whiskey. Now it's just good old orange juice. Back when I used to drink whiskey like that, you get me on a rant like I was on earlier, and I'd fucking get my homies out and go fucking handle some things. Go find the nearest piece of shit and make them regret being there. But that's not that's not a confession of any sort. I'm being vague on purpose. Things were different back then, but also, you know, like I'm not, I don't want people going around fucking like beating people up just because they're having disagreements. Like I said, I want people to come together to handle abusers in our community. That's what I want. Just so everybody's perfectly clear here, okay? I used to be a lot more of a shit kicker than I am now. I've taken a vow of nonviolence. So when I handle things, it's in a different way. And I do handle things. I handle things. Just differently now. Cheers, fam, skibbity, no cap, all facts, no printer, or whatever the kids say nowadays. Fucking A. Cheers. All hat and no cattle. I'm gonna start saying that and act like I genuinely think that's what the phrase is. Peter says, I've been hidden in the woods for 30 years. Dude, yeah, I feel that. That'll be me one day, but right now I'm doing a lot of community work and being in the city. But maybe around the time I'm like 50 or so, I'll be doing some real in the woods type shit. But I'm putting my time in right now. There's a lot of bad shit going on in the world right now, and there always is, but, you know, I have a lot of energy left in me, so I want to fucking help fight for a better world. That's what I'm doing. Eventually I'll get tired and I'll fucking build a cabin somewhere or something. Cam says, I'm Gen X, FAFO, beamy battle cry. Yar. Hey, Janet kicked down on the Venmo. Thank you, Janet. Thank you so much. You guys are really surprising me. Like, I didn't expect this to be such a supportive At least with Kickdown stream. I thought I was gonna rant and be all fucking pissy and then be like, all right, well, fuck you, you know, and then whatever. No, that's great. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm really excited to get back to Slabs and bust out some more fucking work too. It's been it's been really cool. I'm still honestly tired, and I got so much shit that I gotta do here in the city before I head out back to Slabs too. And I will be streaming most days, and I really have been enjoying doing streams from the library again. I think that it's a lot of fun. I don't know why, but I haven't really been getting as much viewers during those streams. Maybe, I don't know, whatever. I want to keep doing it because that's what I do. Everybody's screaming right now. Is there like a Dodgers game going on or some shit? I'm gonna look it up. Man, when the Dodgers play, it's like a natural disaster in LA. People drive all crazy. Sometimes they blow shit up. Yeah. Conspiracy says, yep, okay. Wisdom says, I was bummed that I would have perhaps ended up on your library stream. Damn job. Well, next time. Come through next time. Slab streams are early Australia time, but that only accounts for 3 of us. I don't know. I feel like there might be a small collection of folks in Australia. All right, we got a couple more minutes here. Any comments, questions, concerns, whatever, about Slab City Justice today? And if you're a slabber and you're watching, don't talk about it, be about it. Again, like we gotta clean things up. It's starting to get bad again, and it's not okay. We can do better. We can make Slab City a better place. We can make it a better place for us to live in, and we can make it a better place for our friends to come visit. We don't need to just sit back and wonder why the Slabs is being overrun by shitty fucking assholes. We can do something about it. And if you want advice from me, off the record, off of YouTube, and I will tell you actually, like, you know, from my experience, what has and what hasn't worked and why. Come and talk to me when I'm back at home, when I'm back at the library. Come by and I will let you know. I'll talk about whatever the fuck you want to learn about, or whatever, or if you need help organizing or support for community efforts, let me know. Come by. Because, you know, I'm not just going to sit here and talk on YouTube. I will say the exact same thing in person to anybody. That's the thing. I'm not just here on YouTube fucking talking big. Like, I talk a lot less on YouTube than I do in real life. As far as, like, planning and action and coming up with solutions. Right now, I just want to touch on some things without saying too much and, you know, drawing unnecessary attention to certain things. When are you going back? I'll be heading back in the next few days. Let me put this back in the fridge. Fuck, I'm kind of hungry, man. Yeah, I want to say thanks again to everybody that kicked down. I didn't expect y'all to be so fucking generous today. You're fucking awesome. And, thanks for joining me. I really hope that people can fucking handle things this season. And if there's any way that I can help folks in the community, let me know. And what do you think about all this? What are your thoughts? Have you been to Slab City? Would you go to Slab City? Will you be visiting this season? And if you do, are you going to be coming by the library? Also, join the Discord server if you want to get down with the kickdown and support any efforts to rebuild the library. There's links in the description, and my mods have posted them in the chat. Yeah. And I also have a Patreon and merch and stuff. So, fuck yeah. I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. And happy birthday, Aaron.